Hi everyone, today I have a resin video for you. I bought this box of resin about a week ago, and I also did my first resin pieces last weekend. So I am going to do a small general review of this particular brand of resin, which is Pébéo Gédéo resin, crystal resin. It's a French brand. And this is the first brand I've ever tried, so I don't know, I don't have a way to compare it to others, of course, but I'm just going to let you know what I thought of it and how it worked out for me. So this one is a resin with a 1-part hardener and 2-part resin mix. So you have to put 1 part of one thing and 2 parts of the other. They have some instructions here. I think the most important thing that I learned with this resin is about the drying time, and to me it wasn't 24 hours. It was more like 36, so a day and a half. It got tacky only about, I don't know, like 6 hours after I poured it in the molds. Which if you're kind of in a hurry to put on the glitter and stuff, you know, it's not good for that, of course. So on my first pieces, there's one where the glitter totally sank down to the front of the piece, and it didn't really ruin it, but it could look way, way better. But it was like my second resin piece ever, so I'm still kind of happy with it. So yeah, now this could be, I don't know, but I've read that it could be from the temperature. My house is a little cold, although my pieces were, they were curing in my bedroom where I have a heater and it is on, you know, for a big part of the day. So I don't know if it was the temperature or I mixed it well, because it did harden and it is hard and not sticky at all. So I did mix it well, so I don't know what that might have been about. On the second batch of resin pieces that I did, the same thing happened, so I'm just guessing it's probably either the weather or their estimate for 24 hours isn't really accurate, but you know, as far as I'm concerned, as long as they cure correctly, I'm happy with it. You know, it just means I have to wait about 12 hours more, so I'd say in about 36 hours my piece is cured to completion. And I mean, this is easy to work with. I didn't make that big of a mess. It comes with 2 measuring cups, 2 stirring sticks, and a pair of gloves that I've used. So I mean, this is I think this is good resin. I don't know, this is my first time using it, but you know, I was able to mix it correctly, to measure it correctly. The piece is cured completely, so I was happy with this resin. I might try a different brand next time if I can find it, because where I live, I don't think I will be able to find resin in a craft store or another store for that matter, so I do have to order it online. So that kind of narrows down my options a little bit, because I have to worry about shipping costs and everything. So this one is a good option for sure, and they even have some colored resin. I think they have these 3 colors, the yellow, red, and blue. So you can do, I think with that one, I mean, it just comes out blue or red or yellow, and you don't have to worry about mixing in any colors. So this is just the back of the box, and well, in general, I'm very happy with it, and I think I can move on to showing you my pieces now. So I'm just going to put this over here, and okay, so these are my 2 first pieces. I didn't go out to buy any particular stickers for my resin pieces, because I wasn't sure if they were going to turn out okay or not, so I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't going to screw anything up, you know, to just waste stickers with my resin pieces. So these are stickers that I already had. So as I told you, on these 2 pieces I put the glitter on and the confetti way too early. This one is the one that had the accident. So as you can see the glitter, I mean, it's all on the bottom. It even has, see here? So yeah, that happened because I tried opening the little container of glitter and it just poured right into the resin. So I wanted to put just a little bit, a thin layer, and it just completely fell down on the glitter. I managed to save a little bit, but this is basically what happened. I mean, it made it very sparkly, that's for sure. So this is how it looks in the back. I domed these two pieces, and here's what they look like. I mean, they look pretty horrible, if I might say so myself, especially this one. When I domed this one, I think you can see the reflection here. You know, the resin poured down a little bit, and here's a little bit of that, and you can see that. But you know, overall, I mean, these are my two first pieces ever of resin. They cured completely. I was so happy about that because that was my biggest fear. You know, seeing so many tutorials and tips and tricks and whatever, everyone says, you know, mix it in completely, mix it very well. I was just very worried about that, but you know, I'm really happy with them. So these are my two first ever pieces of resin. And then I made two with the heart molds that I showed you on my craft haul video. And these also have Mulang stickers. And I'm so happy with these. So for these I tried to make the background, the second layer, a little more opaque. And it's actually the same batch of resin from these two. And I mixed white acrylic paint, but it didn't mix in. It was basically flaky. So if you can see, I mean, that looks like it was made on purpose, but it wasn't. But I actually really liked the effect. So the only thing here is that the resin seemed to like shrink a few millimeters, and so the confetti moved around to the inside, meaning it went to the back of the sticker, which I didn't really appreciate. Also on the second layer of these, and on these two as well, I mixed in some Perlex pigments, which I thought turned out really cool, but you can't really see it. On a certain light, you can see a blue sort of shine. That's because my Perlex pigments are those with two colors, and it's red and blue, and you can't really see it on camera. But yeah, so I really like these molds. I mean, the pieces turned out super shiny, and it was really just the confetti. And on these ones I didn't use glitter, but yeah, I mean, overall I'm really happy with them, to be honest. And I'll just show you the back. So these are also domed, although not very well, but the resin didn't pour down the pieces, so I'm very happy. That's progress. And these are my last ones, and these I made with DIY stickers. So I just did what I saw on YouTube that you could do, which is I printed off the images. I have loads more that I printed for resin pieces as well, and I just coated them with like this, it's not tape, it's like what you use to protect your books, you know, like sticky, and it's plastic, sort of like a huge roll of duct tape or something. I don't know what's the name for it in English, but yeah, so these ones do have glitter in the back, and these did the thing with the resin kind of shrinking like a few millimeters to like the center, so the confetti went behind the sticker, and I had to put silver glitter all around because there was just a transparent border, and although it was even, I didn't really like it. So this one is the Sumikugurashi one, and with these pieces I did mix the acrylic paint again, but I put more, and as you can see it's almost opaque over at the bottom. It kind of goes to the bottom, but I really like how it turned out. I think this one is my favorite so far. And this is the last one, and this one, I mean, I love the background, and again, it did the shrinking thing, like it just moves to the center. I don't know if that's normal, but it did that. And it was already tacky, so I think I might wait maybe an hour or two more on my next pieces, see if that happens again. But as you can see, so I put rainbow glitter and rainbow confetti because of the theme of the sticker. And the sticker is also a DIY sticker. And actually a bit of a head pin went over there, and I never saw it, only when this was finished. I was so pissed. I was so pissed at a little bit of head pin that fell in there, and I don't even know how it went there, but yeah, so this is the back, and as you can see, it's not fully opaque, but I mean, I think it looks great. Again, this one is not domed. I'm going to dome these when I mix up a new batch of resin for new pieces, but for now these will stay like this, and I think they look pretty good, you know, for someone who has been doing resin for a week. And when I finished this, I had been doing resin for like 3 days. I mean, these look pretty good, I think, for a first timer, you know. So this was my quick review of my resin, and these are my resin pieces, and I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful for you somehow. If you have any questions, or maybe just a comment, please leave a comment below, and maybe like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!